right, my friends, this is a very important topic, and it revolves around how you feel about food and trying to lose weight and frustration, and how you're always you're always trying to do this thing, but you just never can get it, and then you find yourself just stuffing your face, and you can't do anything about it, and you just want to keep stuffing your face, and then you feel like shit, and then you feel miserable, then you feel like, God, what a fucking piece of shit I am, and then you're pissed off at other people, blah 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 blah. Okay, so here's why. Okay, this is in the nicest way possible. I'm actually not being mean here or anything, but what I am saying is, number one, let's dig into this. Why are you feeling so bad? Okay, and we're going to keep this so simple. You are feeling bad because you think what you're doing is wrong. Okay? You think that eating a cake is wrong. So before you get into diets, before you start talking about macros, you don't even, like, side note, you don't even know what macros are. You don't know about calories. You don't know how all that shit works. You just think weight loss, fat loss, calories, diets, all same thing. No. But this goes far deeper than that. This is really, it's not a lack of understanding or the right diet that you're not losing weight, okay? Or you're feeling like shit. You think that what you're doing is bad. And that's because you have no fucking clue that the thing that drives your behaviors is how you feel about yourself while you're doing this stuff, okay? So this means if you whatever food that you're eating, all your thoughts about that food or certain groups of food or certain types of food or eating in general are negative thoughts, you will never lose weight. You will never have negative thoughts and then have a positive outcome. It will never fucking happen. Just take a second and think about that. You'll never, ever have negative thoughts that make you feel bad. This is how you know. How do you know if it's a negative thought or not? Okay, because you feel bad. Because when you think it, you feel bad. So you will never have thoughts that make you feel bad and then end up with results that make you feel good. Please take a second and really, like, write this down. Like, this is the key, the granddaddy of everything. You will never have thoughts that make you feel bad that lead to results that will make you feel good. It does not happen. Thoughts that make you feel bad will lead to results that make you feel bad. So your first step is to look for good feeling thoughts, not to find the fucking perfect diet, okay? So you have to start to be, number one, nice to yourself, okay? You have to start to understand that no matter what is going on, you're a good person, okay? You do deserve to be happy. And it's not even about deserving. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? You want to feel good, right? So in the moment, the simplest thing can be to think something that makes you feel good. That's it. Think something that makes you feel good. All right? Now, if I ask you, like, hey, stop thinking that, fries are bad or any food is bad, or stop thinking that desserts are bad, that there's no good or bad foods. If I say that to you, you might think about that statement that makes you feel bad because you have resistance against that, because you've practiced so much. You have so much practice thinking that, oh, certain foods are bad. So that may be too aggressive of a thought for you, okay? Because you're so practiced, right? So instead, rather than trying to come to that place, which is the place that you'll eventually get to if you practice enough, and it's the right place to be, you might think something that makes you feel a little bit better than how you're feeling now. Like, how about, uh, even though I ate this cake, it's okay because I'm not going to blow up and gain 50 pounds of fat right now. How about it actually took me the last 10 years to gain these 30 pounds or 40 pounds or 50 pounds. And I know that I'm not really going to lose all that weight right now. And this one piece of cake is actually not going to add another 50 pounds. I know that there are some things about nutrition. There's a lot of things about nutrition that I don't really know. And so right now I may feel bad about eating this cake, but I know that there's a lot of people who actually do eat cake and they're in phenomenal shape and they enjoy the cake when they eat it. So if you see, like, this is the work. The work is not the meal prep. Like, fuck meal prep. That's not the work. The work is this part, is your language, is your thinking, okay? Is your feelings, okay? Because, yeah, everybody has heard this, but people don't take this seriously. Thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. You think about, oh, I want an In-N-Out burger right now. It becomes a reality in your fucking hand. And you're eating it. Now, if you think, oh, man, I'm eating this garbage, I'm just going to get fat, I'm ruining my results, and you practice that thought, that's what's going to become. That is what is going to become your reality. All right? So, whenever I'm working with people, right, like, I've helped people lose, like, this happens all the time, like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds. Like, I've been doing this for a very long time now, and I've even helped people who are already in appearance-wise, they look like they're relatively in shape, and then they lose even more, like, they get leaner than even imaginable. This is honestly the biggest part, like, your thought process, okay? And if you look at your life, this applies to every single thing. This is the same idea or concept. It's about your thoughts and your feelings, okay? And feelings happen after you have certain thoughts. And so if your thoughts around food are all leading you to bad feelings, that's your signal right there. Hey, this is okay. I'm feeling bad. Like, don't expect, you're not going to get results. You're not. Sorry. So the work that you need to start doing is focusing on the feelings. First, notice what kind of feeling do you have. That's very simple. Like, do I feel good right now or do I feel bad? And here's even more simpler. Like, you monitor your feelings all the time. If you are constantly feeling bad, you got a lot of work to do. Okay? Like, you're constantly feeling bad. You have practiced how to feel bad, and your life will show those results, okay? You might be bubbly on top, but deep down, you feel miserable, okay? And you can't hide from yourself. You can hide from other people, but you cannot hide from yourself. So if you feel that, you're always feeling bad, hey, like, if you're hearing this, man, I wish I could just, like, give you a hug right now, because I've been there, and I know a lot of people. We all go through the same thing in our different ways, through our different experiences, but the thing that we go through is all similar. Like, we go through giant chunks of our lives just feeling bad for the most part. And the first step in this whole thing is recognizing, like, hey, I'm feeling bad right now. And then once we begin to do that, then start to say, hey, well, what thought did I just have? What thought just came to my mind that made me feel bad? And then once you do that, then you can start to say, well, I want to feel good, so let me feel a little bit better by thinking a thought that is believable to me that makes me feel a little bit better. Right? So in that case, it might be like, oh, I feel shitty. I noticed that I feel bad because I just ate, or I really want to eat this chocolate chip cookie, and it's bad for me. So, a thought that might be soothing for you, that might make you feel a little bit better, okay, might be, oh, I know people who eat cookies and chocolate chip cookies who are in great shape. I know that Coach Ranbir has talked about this kind of stuff all the time, and he's constantly posting pictures of other people and their stories and himself. Like he's like me, or I can relate to this person or that person, and they are eating all this stuff that I think is bad, but they are saying that it's neither good or bad. So by logic, if somebody else can do it, so can I. And that makes me feel a little bit better. That is the work that needs to be done. That is how you practice becoming and having the results that you want forever, not just for you do something for 20 days and 30 days and then you gain it more, that plus more, because you did the stuff that you were doing just compounded how shitty you felt about yourself. Oh, I gotta eat chicken breast and broccoli forever, and I gotta work out really fucking hard 3 times a day. You don't feel good thinking about that. How about this? Hey, I can eat whatever I want. I know how this thing works. I'm always relaxed. I feel good. I just had a wonderful meal with my family, and I didn't feel the need to stuff my face because I don't need to restrict, because I can have this food anytime I want. And then my coaches and tons of people I follow, they're proof of this. And this is real. This is the reality. There's something here that I need to learn, and I will get that. I will become that person too, and then I'll have results, and I'll not need to work out 5 hours a day, and then I can do a little bit of work and get the maximum results because I understand how this thing works. Do you notice how much better that even sounds and feels? So I want to leave you with that, and this is a very important thing. So if this resonated with you in any type of way, like, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, we got to all start feeling better. We got to start feeling better. And the way to start feeling better is if you feel better about yourself first, okay? And it's not a complex process. It's a simple process, but that's the work. I don't even think, I don't like to call things hard work, because it's just things that you got to do, and then it's enjoyable because I'm getting the results that I want, right? So again, if this has been helpful to you in any way and it resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, send me your questions, okay? And that's it. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I really hope you start putting your own good feelings and satisfaction and joy in your own hands, and outside of any type of result, any type of thing that you're doing, and definitely outside other people's hands. Like, you deserve to have the control of your life, okay? That's all, guys.